Hello and welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. We're out on the e-bike again and I'm still testing it, and I'm testing it in different scenarios. This is a very steep rocky climb up the mountain, so we're going up it. I have to try it, as if I'm planning on building these things for people, which I've now got 3 orders for, I need to be confident in the kit I'm using, and I have to be happy to build them for people and say, yep, they're going to be reliable. So I'm going to take the opportunity to use it and test drive it. And to be honest, it's come up there no problem. Now that wasn't even stretching its legs. So yeah, it's quite capable of climbing a rocky road. So, let's get off the mountain and go to the next point that I'm heading for, which is a forest where there's some tight, gnarly trails, and I want to use it in the forest next. So I'm happy it's performed good on that hill climb. Now this is only a little short trail. There was so many midges on that first bit of the trail, I had to keep my mouth closed. I don't fancy eating them. Absolute midgy heaven down here. I'm going up there. Let me power this off whilst I pick it up. In fact, I'm going to use my brains. If I take the battery off, it makes the bike lighter. Let's get the battery off. Come on. You didn't need to see me struggle doing that. It's quite heavy with that hub motor on it. Let's put it back together. This just made it lighter. And on we go. This is a good test of throttle control and how easy it is to operate and what the reaction's like. I've got to cut across and I think I may have gone the wrong way. Yes. I think this is where I'm going, is it? People have walked down here. I need to get to the bottom of the cliff. I'm playing safe. I'm walking it down. I'm on my own, and this is steeper than I'm willing to ride down. So let's err on the side of caution. And I think I am totally in the wrong place. In fact, I'm 100% sure this is not where I want to be. I think we're going back up. I know where I want to be. I need to get to the cliff to get into the woods. Cliff's over there. So let's get back to the path, have a look at the map. Yep, I didn't come this way. Once again, I'm lost. There's the path. Let's see if there's another way. I know I got to cut across. Oh, not another gate. I love these gates. Before I go over the gate, let me check on the GPS. Stay there, bike. Let's see where we are in relationship to where I want to go. Oh, I do have to go over this gate. I'm trying to get to that cliff, and I'm now here. So I've got to go over this to work my way down there, because there's the track to get into these woods. Right, we're heading in the right direction. Once again, power down and off. Actually, use your brains. Let's see if I can get the bike to climb over. Oops. I'm going to try and get the bike to walk itself up. No. Got to pick it up. Got to try, haven't you? I'm over. It's bloody heavy. I bought a coat, only to put things in. Wish I hadn't. Ooh. I'm going to have 5 minutes, and then I'm going to work my way down. I'll bring you back when I've had a break. Right, break has been had. And now I'm looking for the little trail that takes me down to the bottom of the cliff. It's in here somewhere. And I know it is bloody steep. There's the cliff. So, ha ha ha, I think this may be it. I think. I'm actually going to do a walkies down here. Again, I'm throwing caution to the wind. I'm actually on my own. I've got nobody to help me if anything goes wrong. Yes, we found the path. Seriously, this is steep. I don't want to go down there, I want to go down here. There's the signpost I've been looking for. If you head downhill for long enough, you will find where you want to go. I'll tell you the story of this cliff and how it got its name when I get to the bottom of this path and onto the little plateau. So I'll concentrate down here. Anybody can come and ride these trails on a mountain bike, walk them with your dog, ride your horse. You just can't bring motorcycles in. Yeah, I've got footage of me in here on motorbikes, quad bikes, coming up this and going down it from years and years in the past. And again, I will inlay them into the video. Again, I cannot stress how bloody steep this is, or how rocky it is. At least I don't have to carry my bike over this one. Always close the gates, just in case the farmer's got sheep. I haven't seen any, but it's just courtesy. Right, let's put the bike down and I'll tell you the story of the cliff before I go into the woods. Let's power her off whilst I put her down. Right. Locally, this cliff is known as Maiden's Leap. The story goes, many years ago, on a very, very misty day, there was a lady riding a horse in the field up at the top, and unsighted to her and the horse came over the cliff, sadly killing both of them. That is basically the gist of the story and how this cliff face became known as Maiden's Leap. I do somewhere have a history book, and I'll try and find it when I put the video together, and I think a lady called Jo Davis documented the story and put it into words. So I'll find the article in the book and I'll again put it into the video. Let me now continue through the woods and carry on testing this bike and see what its capabilities are. I'm turning it on and off when I park it up for safety reasons. I know there's nobody with me, but if you're out with a group and there's people about and you wandered off from your bike and it's powered up, you never know who might pick it up and just, well, see what it's all about. And they could get hurt, not realising it's such a powerful bike. So I'm just playing caution to the wind, getting into the habit of turning it off. It's the only reason why I'm doing it. Create a habit and be safe. Right, it's going to be a little bit cooler in here and darker. And I will have to be cautious for walkers and dogs and maybe horses. But you can just see what an epic trail this is to ride. I have now got a puncher. Absolutely brilliant. I don't believe that. What have I got gone through my tyre? Something's gone through my tyre. What? I don't know. Right. Let me try and get some air in this tyre. See if it'll take any air. And I'm going to have to make my way home. Oh, that's spoilt the day a little bit. Hey, I know what I do need to carry with me when I go out. A spare tube. Or put slime in the tubes. Let's see if it'll take any air. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have to go home. What a shame. I wasn't planning on that, but that's what you get. That's mountain biking, I suppose. Come on, you. Locate. That's it. I don't think that's going to take any air. I think whatever's gone through that tube... No, that's a big puncher. That's not going to fix itself. Okay, we're riding back home on a flat tyre. Hey ho, at least we get to do the end of the trail. It happens. I need to carry some tools with me. Part of the fun, part of the fun. Put the pump back. Do you know what? I'm going to sacrifice the inner tube, sacrifice the tyre, and make my way home. In fact, I'm going to have to walk it. It's too rocky here, I'm going to destroy the rim. Carefully, carefully, Paul. You don't want your tyre coming off the bead. Probably going to wreck this tyre. I'm definitely destroying the tube. The tyre's staying on the tube, so let me stand with all my weight over the front and let's get out of this trail. At least we get to do the trail, a bit with a flat tyre, but I suppose that's part of the fun of mountain biking. Come out unprepared, suffer the consequences. Well, I can say one thing, it's a good test for the rim. See how strong it is. Well, at least you get to see the trail. That's one good thing, I suppose. Well, you know what I'm doing tonight, don't you? Wheel out, tyre off, and hopefully find a puncture. If not, I'm going to have to go buy a tube and some slime and think about carrying some tools with me. This is too rocky to ride it across. Oh well, the video didn't quite go to plan. I suppose you can call this the extreme test of the rim and see how well it stands up to a puncture and riding off trail with it, having no forms of fixing it. Right, now the tube's come out of the rim. Let's see if I can get that back in, because I do have quite a long way to go to get home. And no way of getting that back in there. Roadside repairs. So I can squeeze that back in. This tube's ruined now. Absolutely, utterly ruined. The joys of being miles away from home. You can call this bad planning on my part, can't you? At least it didn't happen at 30 miles an hour yesterday. just about enough flex in that tyre to get that bloody inner tube inside. It's going to come out again. I know it is. I just don't want it coming out and wrapping itself round the gear set. I've managed to get the tube back into the tyre, only to get me home. I've got about 1.5 miles to go, and once I'm off this trail, it's all tarmac, so you get some idea what I've built the bike for. This is just one of them things. It's unfortunate, it happens. Need to carry a spare tube, need to carry the tools to be able to get the wheel out, and I need to be able to fix this at the side of the road. It's only a push bike at the end of the day. You can get these tyres on and off. I've got no tyre levers with me, I've got no tools with me, but just using my fingers, and the tyre's quite stretchy. I've got it back in. Anyhow, other than the puncture, successful test ride. The bike is capable. I think it's going to be reliable enough, and I'm pretty confident in any of these that I build for people in the future are going to be reliable and good bikes. Right, calling the video quits there. Hope you've enjoyed, and you've had a little view of what I've got to ride on in and around where I live. These trails are amazing. If I didn't get the puncture, I was going to go up there. There's even more trails up there, but that can wait for another day and another video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking, please consider subscribing, and goodbye for now. Oh, just for a bit of bonus, I'm going to use the electric, save pushing the bike, and I'm walking the bike home. I don't care about wrecking the tube. I don't really want to destroy a tyre. So I'm just going to put it in power 1 and walk the bloody thing home. Who would have guessed, when I set all these power levels up and the speeds that they'll do, because I got 5, that power level 1 held flat out is 3 miles an hour, and it's walking pace. Makes it so much easier than pushing. A comfortable walking pace, and the bike's moving itself whilst I walk alongside it. Who would have known? You'd think it was pre-planned when I set it all up. It wasn't, it was just damn good luck. Well, we made it home, so let's get this wheel out. Well, let's see what damage we've done. At least we're home. That was a hard slog home. Let's get that out of there and let's see what damage we've done. I'll show you when I've got the tyre off. Well, that was a good test for the rim. The rim's actually survived the bit of riding I did on it and the push home. So the rim I'm happy with. That was a good extreme test. I've got the wheel out obviously. I don't need a new tyre. There's nothing gone through the tyre. The tyre's fine. But I have found a split in the tube. The tube's actually got a split in it, so it's new tube time. I'm going to have to start carrying a tube with me. Because yeah, all I need is 5mm Allen key, 21mm spanner, and I can pull the wheel off. A couple of zip ties. I'm going to have to change the zip ties I use for fastening that onto there, because I've got some reusable zip ties that you can take apart, so I'm going to have to start using them, because I had the cable zip tied to the frame. So, lesson learned. Carry a tube, carry a spanner to get the rear wheel out, and use reusable zip ties on the power cable that comes from the hub. It's a learning curve, and that's what it's about. And this is why we test products before we make them available. So that concludes the road test, some trail riding, and an extreme test of that MTX 39 rim, which has passed with flying colours. So I'm happy with that rim now, though it'll take some abuse. It just has. Thanks for watching. Had to have a conclusion to the video, didn't we? And that was it. Thank you for watching what has been quite a long video.